Hey, happy Monday. It's party time, Mom. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show, flying into the nether regions with the Puppet Master Mark at the helm of the mothership. You know what we're doing here today, you bunch of lion, dog, face, pony soldiers. Yes, we're going to talk about the left. They can't get out of their own way. The Iowa caucus is a nightmare. They're headed into New Hampshire. Who knows what's going on? People are dying from the coronavirus. All kind of craziness going on around the world. We're going to get into it today. I promise you, you want to stay tuned to this entire episode. We got tons of stuff coming up. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. Listen, I need you to go to watchchad.com. All the fun stuff is there. Go over there. You can subscribe to The Blaze. You can get the podcast. You can get our merch. You can get podcast merch. I really would like to see more people wearing the Y'all Elitist Are Dumb t-shirts out there. I'm starting to get pictures in from people who are wearing them. They're fantastic. Don't forget, my all-time favorite, Party Foul Steve, is F the Left. And I love that shirt, the F the Left, because the left just needs to be forgiven, Natalie. They need to be forgiven. F the Left. Forgive the left. That's what it stands for. You can go to shop.blazemedia.com, get it, or just go to watchchad.com. Guess where I'm going to be Saturday night? Guess where I'm going to be? I'm going to the beach.
You are?
Yeah.
Galveston?
Corpus Christi,
yeah,
baby. I got a show at the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi Saturday night on the 15th, right after Valentine's Day. You can get your tickets at watchchad.com. Come on, get them. You can walk right up to the door. Some guy said to me yesterday, he said, man, I bet them ticket master fees are more expensive than the tickets. I said, well, walk right up to the box office and buy you a couple. Cut the fees out. Okay? So come on, hang with us. And then Cooper Wade and I are going to do a music show in Tomball, Texas. That's going to be fun. That's on Sunday night. So we're going to make it a whole Valentine's weekend, folks.
That's in my nether regions.
Whoa,
where I'm
now.
from originally.
Yeah.
Tomball.
Tomball, really?
Well, Conroe. It's all kind of in the same area.
Well, it's true. Tomball. I always want to think of Tomball as being south of Houston, but it's not. It's up near
kind of west, northwest
of the way. Candice, the queen of the Ethiopians, and the Puppet Master Martin. You guys have a good weekend? Good. Good. You look refreshed.
Yeah, it was good.
You do? Yeah. Love you guys, man. I miss y'all when I'm gone. We had fantastic shows. Party Foul and I were in Flora, Illinois.
Great time in Florida.
Where in the world is Flora, Illinois? Well, I can tell you it's 2 hours east of St. Louis because that's the route we took. Yeah.
Not only that, we drove literally through cornfields.
Oh.
Yeah. See, people think
dirt roads.
You know, it's funny, the misconception, and most of you know this, you're listening, you're watching this. The misconception is you think of Illinois, you think Chicago, right? You think Chicago, Springfield, all that stuff. Listen, there are just good, common folks out there, true patriotic Americans out there that have great values, and you have these places that just get overwhelmed by these population centers. New York's the same way.
Correct.
New York State, there's good folks out there, man. California is the same way. They just get a bad rap because of the big cities. They're a bunch of lion, dog-faced pony soldiers. Did y'all see this deal? Joe Biden.
Oh, sliding Biden. He's sliding right out of them polls.
I think Joe is done. I think Joe is I think he's just going through the motions now.
He wants to be done.
I think it's always been that way. There are going to be big surprises in 2020. I'm telling you, what you see now is not what you're going to see come November. And just trust me on that. Look, I could be wrong. I've been wrong. But I still think there's an angle there. Maybe Michelle Obama, maybe Hillary Clinton. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But, you know, Joe can't quit calling people fat and challenging people to push-ups and running races. And what we need is our buddy Navy SEAL Clint Emerson just to go up there and say, okay, let's do some push-ups.
Yes.
And just turn loose on about 300 of them.
You notice he's always got to touch people, too, and grab their shirt.
Grab their shirts.
I'd
slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
If you don't grab me like that.
I think he's doing that on purpose. I think the whole thing with the Iowa caucus, I think that's Bernie Sanders actually did that himself. Some of his people probably went in there and messed up the vote count on purpose.
So I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know this. I think Bernie's getting screwed in a bad way.
But you think he is because that's what he wants you to think right now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no, Bernie's getting screwed.
You think it's a part of a bigger picture?
I think it's part of the...
Bernie doesn't have that kind of power. Not in the DNC. Doesn't have that kind. The DNC doesn't want Bernie. They don't want Bernie because...
See? Bernie's camp's got you believing that.
Okay. I'm telling you, that ain't the way it's working.
All right.
The Bernie Sanders has no control over stuff
Bernie,
like that.
fix your shit.
He doesn't They don't like him. They don't like him.
See, and I'm with you. I still feel Michelle Obama. Like I said that this weekend to a bunch of Democrats, and they're like, no, she wouldn't. And that's the only one who still makes me nervous.
I don't think so, because why would you want to move back into the White House and
get
deal
it.
with all of that when you've already? Because again, the Obamas didn't want to be politicians; they wanted to be celebrities. Okay, so now you're a celebrity.
True.
And I think if she was running, she'd be losing weight. And I'm not being mean. I'm just saying she's gaining weight, right?
Okay.
If you see pictures of her right now, she's gaining some weight. You know, Miss Health Conscious dancing all over with Ellen and changing the school food. She's gaining weight. If I was going to run for president, I'd be trying to get, boom, I'd be tight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, speaking of getting tight, let me tell you how you can, let me tell you what you need to supplement your diet with. It's what I use. It's what Steve used, Black Rifle Coffee. Black Rifle Coffee Company, veteran-owned, operated, premium small batch roast to order coffee. Listen, you love America. If you love America, all Black Rifle Coffee blends, they are American, made by American veterans, whole bean and ground varieties of your coffee. They also got those little rounds, you know, for the those little single-serve coffee things. You put it in your machine, boom, Black Rifle Coffee. The best way to enjoy your freedom-filled coffee is with Black Rifle Coffee Club. That's what I'm a member of. You choose the amount and the blends that you crave, and they offer it to you at a special discounted price, shipped absolutely 100% free directly to your home or office every single month. It's a convenience. It allows you to keep on working hard, making America the land of the free and the home of the brave, and you never have to rush to the store again to make you just wake up and your coffee's there. That's what you do. So go to blackriflecoffee.com/watchchad. That's blackriflecoffee.com/chad. Enter the discount code WATCHCHAD. Receive 20% off of your first order of any coffee products, and that includes a coffee club. Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. I love my Black Rifle coffee. I'm all hyped up today. You can tell I've been drinking it.
I'm an AK-47 espresso.
Yeah.
Trying my own beans. America.
I was so hyped up the other day, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, what is wrong with me? I'd had 3 cups. I'd had 3 cups of Black Rifle coffee. And you lying dog-faced pony soldier, y'all elitists are dumb. Yeah. So these guys can't get out of their own way. Pete Buttigieg, did you see? Somebody texted me this morning and said, why aren't more people talking about the fact that Pete Buttigieg is gay? And I said, well, I don't really care. I don't think, again, whether America's ready for a gay president or not, I've said this over and over, the world's not.
Right.
Because they don't respect that. But
whether or not you care is different.
We don't know that we hadn't already had a gay president.
That's very true.
Well, that's true.
Valid.
Well, I'm talking about openly gay. And I loved when he was in Indiana.
Yeah.
And he was doing his little deal, and he was talking to all these African Americans, these black folks, and they were like, oh, no, you didn't. And he was like, yeah, I did. And they were like, no, you didn't. And they said, you think you're going to get our vote? He goes, I'm not asking for your vote. And she goes, well, you ain't going to get it. I was like, hey, Mayor Pete going down, man. I made a meme on Instagram. Everybody needs to go to Watch Chad on Instagram and check out the meme I made of just him eating. This guy gets into his food.
I like food.
I thought it was.
I understand.
I glanced at it and I thought you'd taken a bunch of pictures of me eating. And I was like, because I was like,
I actually thought about you when I was making that meme because you eat very similar to that.
I do. Like, I'm a hands-on. I like eating with my hands.
And you get into it as though it's going to run away from you. I wolf it down. The other day, we were sitting in the airport. We were in the American lounge, the Admirals Club. We were sitting in there, and I had to go get my headphones. This lady was crunching her food, and I was like, is every person in the world eating nuts and carrots at the same time in this room with their mouths open?
Number one pet peeve.
So
I can't stand smacking. Being late and smacking. I can't stand either one of them.
I was sitting next to him, and he texted me, which I looked at it, and I put my phone back down.
Right.
And he said something about her crunching much. Well, I didn't have a response to it because I was doing my own thing. And he's like, don't you ever read your text? I said, I did read it.
I said, I'm going to slap this woman.
I do the same thing. On a plane, if somebody, I will ask somebody to please stop.
Really?
Yes, or I'll put headphones on.
Yeah.
Did you see where Buttigieg introduced his husband as the future first gentleman of the United States? Did you see that?
Yeah, at least he didn't say my wife.
He didn't say that.
I mean,
did you guys see the ad? It looks like a prescription pharmaceutical commercial for HIV where the guys are sitting there and they kiss each other and they go, take that, Trump. Trump has appointed people who are members of the LGBTQ community to have very important positions. He has stood on the stage holding a rainbow flag. he doesn't care. Trump doesn't care. And I'm like, it looks like y'all are the one that are taking it. So it took you a second, but you got it.
Slow.
Yeah, well, Buttigieg said he didn't set out to be a gay president. He said, I didn't set out to be the gay president, but certainly seeing what this means is really meaningful and really powerful. That's what he told Meet the Press yesterday. So he says, you got to deal with it, but I would not have been able to be reelected the way I did in Mike Pence's Indiana if people were not able to look past that. Every time somebody seeks to break a barrier, pundits try to make it about electability. So anyway, I mean, it's weird to me. Like, where did Buttigieg come from? All of a sudden, boom, they say he won Iowa?
Yeah.
You can't tell me this deal isn't rigged. This app called Shadow app. I mean, first of all, it's called the Shadow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, that right there just reeks of corruption. Things
Shady.
that are in the dark.
Seems shady.
A little shady.
Shady.
Oh, the shadow knows. Shadows tend to be a little shady. Listen to me, America. There is corruption at the highest levels. We already know the DNC is corrupt. We already know. Look, the 2016 DNC was bought and paid for. We know that from Donna Brazile. It is a proven fact. She came out. Everybody knows that the DNC was broke. They had no money. Hillary Clinton had to come in and pay it off. She had to buy them out. So they gave the nomination. Donna Brazile had to call Bernie Sanders on the phone and say, look, here's what's going to happen. We're going to give this thing to Hillary. And he was like, can she win? All I want to know is, can she win? Can she beat Donald Trump?
Yes.
Can she beat him? Okay, well, then I'm going to put my support. And now you have all these Bernie bros out there. And the Bernie bros are just pissed off. Like, they're come hell or high water. They're ready to go to war. They're ready to go to war for it, which I don't understand. Look, Bernie, you're a socialist. So why don't you just take your votes and divvy them up and share them with all the other candidates? That's how socialism works. But did you notice that Bernie is now coming out and he's tweeting about how billionaires this and billionaires that? It used to be about millionaires until he became
Right,
one.
and he's got to switch
the
it.
enemies are the billionaires. Oh, my Lord. And talking about not getting out of your own way, Bernie's flying on his private jets. But did you see Elizabeth Warren get off the jet the other day? And she notices that someone is filming her. So she hides behind her staffer and will not be seen all the way to the thing. She's going, and then she goes into the diner in New Hampshire, and she's doing her little pointing in there. Oh, yeah, like she's somebody's Aunt Connie that came in, and how are you? Oh, you're eating turkey with your teeth. And no one cared. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody would give her the time of day. They were like sitting there like, oh, God, is she going to come to our booth and talk? We don't want to talk to her. It's just a crazy lady. It's Liawatha. No, we don't want her. Pocahontas in the room. Get her out. Get her out. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. This is nonsense, Natalie.
There's a lot of it.
Hey, when running a business, HR issues can kill you. I'm telling you. Wrongful termination suits, minimum wage requirements, labor regulations, and HR manager salaries aren't cheap. An average of $70,000 a year. Bambee, that's spelled B-A-M-B-E-E, was created specifically for small businesses. You can get a dedicated HR manager, craft HR policy, and maintain your compliance all for just, wait for it, $99 a month. With Bambee, you can change HR from your biggest liability to your biggest strength. Your dedicated HR manager is available by phone, email, real-time chat. From onboarding to terminations, you're fired. They customize your policies to fit your business and help you manage your employees day-to-day, all for just $99 a month. Month to month, no hidden fees, cancel anytime. You didn't start your business because you wanted to spend time on HR compliance. Let Bambee help. Get your free HR audit today. Go to Bambee, BAMBEE.com/Chad right now to schedule your free HR audit. That's Bambee.com/Chad, spelled BAM to the BEE.com/Chad. Come on with it now. I love it. Buttigieg. I don't want to be a gay president. Well, you are gay.
Right.
We'll see if you become president.
I don't think anyone cares whether he is or not.
I don't think it matters. The Bernie bros care, though. I mean, America, we don't care. I don't want to see it. It's kind of gross, but I don't want to see a man and a woman kissing either.
At what point?
Like I don't need to see a whole bunch of. I don't want to watch you and Joseph making out.
You don't? It's hot.
No, to you.
No, it's good. I'll send you a video.
No, don't. I don't want to see it.
I just sent it.
I don't want to see it. Don't
Watch
airdrop a video of you and Joseph kissing. Do it. Come on, do it. Yeah. Do you know how many guys out there watching this show are like, oh, yeah, send it to me, Natalie?
I Shakira it in.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Yeah.
I have gotten some very colorful messages since I joined your podcast, Chad Prather.
Yeah.
I get a couple, too.
Do
I'm
you?
like, oh, this lady must drink, and I don't even respond to it.
How many boob pictures do you get?
I don't get any.
Did anybody send you boob pictures?
No boob pictures.
Nobody sends you their boobs?
Nope. Hey, ladies, I really don't want them.
No, nobody really wants to see your boobs. It's just like the dick pics. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see the boobs. We don't want to see you naked. We don't. And I get them every now and then. People just, bam, there it is. That's why my Snapchat is Doc Gypsy.
I deleted my Snapchat.
I don't ever check Snapchat because it's scary, man.
Yeah.
It's scary. You never know what you're going to open it up to, Mark. You just don't know, man. I don't want to see anybody naked, and especially look.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I believe you.
I want to see some nakedness, but the ones that's in the pictures are not who you want to see.
Yeah.
Like Brooke Shields in Blue Lagoon, I'm good.
It's hot.
But no, like Marge, that's,
fair.
I don't know.
Sorry, Marge.
Okay.
I don't want to see Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi has fake boobs.
Have you seen them?
No, but she's got fake boobs. I can just tell the way they sit in the dress. I can just tell. I can just tell the way they sit there. And obviously, with that much plastic surgery, she's got she's had the work done from the waist up. She has.
I don't blame her. It's fine.
It's okay. You got fake boobs.
Yeah, I do.
You got
After
fake boobs.
I had my daughter.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Go ahead. Anything that
fine.
can be improved should be improved. Anything that can mate should mate. How about that? What?
If it's real, as long as it's real on the outside.
Oh, somebody told me. We were doing our yard birds. Sean and I were doing our yard birds. We were eating our chicken, and I pulled out the breast, and I said, oh, this one's got a nipple. And somebody's like, come on, Chad, keep it clean. I was like, all my nipples are clean. They're all clean. So, anyway.
So vulgar.
Yeah, everybody thinks we're vulgar. We're not vulgar. It's crazy.
Speaking of the gay stuff.
Were we?
You're really hung up on that.
Well,
yeah.
This isn't about the gay stuff, but when I was talking this weekend, I did an event, and I was actually surrounded by a bunch of people who were
gay.
No, they voted for they're just left. They're Democrats.
Okay,
And we got along. It was great. There was one gal there that I had a moment where she just is all about empowering women. Now, she's very spiritually in tune and says she talks to like the leaves and the leaves talk to her and spiritual domain. Not knocking it. Don't understand it. But I'm knocking it. Okay, I'm not.
I am.
I'm not. Okay. But I did make a comment when we were talking about voting for Hillary or Trump. I said I would have never voted for Hillary, number one. Number two, I definitely wouldn't have voted for her because she's a woman. I really thought her head was going to fall off her neck when she whipped it around and looked at me. She's like, what do you mean you're not going to vote for her because she's a woman? I said, well, no, that's what I mean. I'm not going to vote for her just because she's a woman. I don't care that she's a woman. You would have thought I ripped off her fingernail. She said, we need a woman president. That's what she said. I said, why? Yeah. Why do we need a woman president?
Did she have a good answer?
She did. Because women are nicer.
Oh.
And
I don't know if she's ever been married to one. Because let me tell you something. See, they didn't create the word bitch for men. They didn't create the word bitch or witch for men. They didn't. They created them for women. You know why? You know why the Bible says that hell hath no fury? Like a woman scorned.
True.
It's better to live on your roof than in the home of a contentious woman. Do you know why it says that? You know why it says that? Because y'all are rough, man. Nicer, my sweet ass.
Asshole is already taken by men.
I'm not going to vote for her because she's a woman. If she's qualified, we just haven't seen that yet.
Of course,
we haven't seen that yet. And if this
or somebody that or somebody that, like, okay, my problem with Hillary Clinton was not that Hillary was a woman.
Right.
I believe that Hillary Clinton is corrupt. I believe she's part of the political problem. She's the system. I believe not only in corruption, I don't think she's a nice person at all. I don't think anybody that's ever been close to Hillary Clinton would even assume. And they can certainly tell you she's not a nice person. And beyond that, she has flip-flopped on her issues so many times. Back to the gay thing. She was totally against gay marriage. And now that she's running for president, she's for gay marriage. You know, so you have those instances like that that's just she eliminated herself, and it had zero to do with her gender.
Well, it hurts my heart that there are people out there who will be voting with this mindset.
Here's how you should have countered her. And I'm not saying that you didn't counter her properly, but here's what you should have said. Okay, so let's say that in 4 years you're going to have a legitimate Pete Buttigieg versus Nikki Haley. You're going to vote Nikki Haley because she's a woman. Right. Because she's nicer, right? I mean, why not? But see, that's not what she means at all. True. It's not what she means at all. No. It's nonsense. Hey, I'll tell you what's not nonsense. Tac Pack, the premier monthly subscription box for military, tactical, and Second Amendment enthusiasts. For just $49.95 a month, they ship you at least $100 worth of gear from companies like 511, HexMag, Mission First, Tactical, ArmaSpec, American Grip, just to name a few. They ship out AR-15 parts, EDC tools, knives, cleaning kits, and a mix of other tactical gear and apparel directly to you. So sign up today for the February pack, which is worth $200 and includes an American-made AR-15 part from Texas that will totally redefine your kit. Go to tacpack.com and use the promo code Chad at checkout. Receive a free extra bag of tactical goodies that are going to be shipped out with your first pack. So if you're into tactical gear, I am, Steve is. We couldn't fight our way over a wet paper sack, but by God, we love having the gear. You want it from the best companies for half the price. Tac Pack is for you. Go to tacpack.com. Get the February pack today. That's TacPack, TACPACK.com. TacPack.com. Use offer code Chad. You just built you a new AR-15, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't know anything. I've never met an AR-15.
What kind of pencil is that?
I broke down last night. I broke down my Sig Sauer MPX 9.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Saw that.
You tore that thing all the way down.
Oh, I took it down to the springs, man. It just really needed a good solid cleaning. And I said, I posted the picture of it when it was put back together, all oiled up, slick and pretty, like a naked lady I don't want to see, with baby oil and
photoshopped
Tropicana juice on her. I was like, oh yeah, girl. Even Beto O'Rourke's turned on right now. Oh yeah, we're coming for your AR-15s. Oh yeah. You can't take your wife to bed, much less take my AR-15. Bernie wants a partial recanvass of the Iowa caucus. You lying dog-faced pony soldier.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, they didn't like it. They want to recount. I mean, the thing about this whole Iowa deal, which is funny to me, is they had 3 years. They've been so focused on collusion and Mueller and Ukraine and so many of the Stormy Daniels and Michael Avenatti and all these crazy things that they forgot to plan for their own election.
Well, it was an app that was created to do all this, right?
Yeah.
And where was this app created?
Well, it was created by people who were former Clinton campaigners.
Well, they should have had it made in China. Had that app done there. Their app's really good at collecting data and numbers, so great at it, but they had to do it.
Yeah, they did.
May I say something, too? I saw some people from Iowa kind of came after you after we talked about this. They did. This has nothing to do with Iowa and as a state.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of that. People don't talk bad about Iowa. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the Democratic Party and the Iowa caucus. It has nothing to do. And I said, you want to elect these people who are going to fight terrorists when they can't even win an election in a state that is known for corn.
Well, and quite frankly, I think it has a lot more to do with way more people than just the Democratic Party in the state of Iowa. Look, this is way bigger.
I love Iowa. We do shows in Dubuque, Des Moines. We've got great friends in Iowa. We love going to Iowa. It's fun. Great state. I'm not talking about the state. I'm not talking about the people of the state. I'm talking about this caucus nonsense, which is just crazy. And it comes down to the DNC. They can't do it. I don't know, man. It's going to be a mess. We'll see what happens in New Hampshire. We'll see what happens as it goes along. But Bernie's going to get robbed again. And look, I feel sorry for Bernie in that regard. I don't believe in a single thing that comes out of Bernie's mouth.
No.
I don't agree with him one bit. He wants a single-payer health care system. He wants socialism. He can throw Democrat in front of it all he wants to, but it's still socialism. He has no idea what it's going to cost to do free education or free Medicare. He doesn't know what that is.
So when are the Democrats going to start going after each other, like trying to take each other down?
They're not going to do that.
They're not?
No. I mean, no more than what you've seen already.
I was going to say they have a
They're
little.
they got weak game when it comes to that.
I mean, they're no more than what, like, the hardest thing you're going to see is what you saw, the little transpire.
Yep.
That transpired between Bernie and Elizabeth Warren. I think you just called me a liar on national TV. Oh, we're not going to get into that right now. Save it for later. Save it for later.
They should do that up on the podium.
Tom Steyer's like, sorry, I don't want to get in the middle of it, but I just want to say hi, Bernie. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. These people are morons. I love it. They're morons. They're morons. Come on, man. I mean, just watch them. These people can't get out of their own way. Did you see the picture of Trump with his spray tan and it had the white around his face and all that stuff? I'm like, this is not that hard, people. This is not that hard to just make yourself presentable in public. And I don't know. I'm like, what are we doing? And look, I don't care Trump can paint his face whatever he wants, right? As long as he's pro-American, he does a thing. I just don't think these people on the left are pro-America. I just don't think they are. I don't think they're pro-America. Candace, am I wrong? Do you think that anyone on the left, I think Tulsi Gabbard is.
Yeah, that's a very safe assumption.
I think Andrew Yang is. But they're not getting any time.
It dwindles from there.
Yeah. I just think that they're out for themselves. I really do believe that. I can't see. Like, I think Bernie Sanders truly believes what he's saying. And I think he's doing it out of some sense of patriotism. But it's just a bad philosophy that's there.
Have you seen Bloomberg's ads?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody in Bloomberg's camp is on acid. They're taking LSD and coming out with this stuff. I mean,
But they're rolling him. And, he's got money, obviously.
He's got money. I mean, it's just, did you see the gingerbread cookie one dancing on Trump's shoulder and his feet are burning or whatever? I don't know. What am I watching? Like, you want to smoke dope and do this thing, but I don't know. But I want to get into three more. Well, speaking of that, you see about the fake drugs being sold in Lisbon that are driving the tourists away?
Yes.
Yeah, Lisbon has a fake drug problem, and government officials are worried it's going to drive tourists away. I didn't know that was a thing. You can go to Lisbon and... Did you know that?
Because people want to go somewhere they get real drugs.
Okay.
Yes.
Why go somewhere you get fake drugs?
No, you don't want fake.
No. I mean, I never crossed my mind. I never went on a drug vacation, but I think I would know pretty quick if I took something and it was...
I know people that, leave here and go to states where it's legal and use it there.
Yeah, but they're talking about hashish or cocaine. They're talking about heroin.
Like real drugs.
Yeah, they're talking about, the
real stuff. But
yeah,
it's
that's
fake.
hardcore. I mean, look, I'm not a weed smoker because I'm not saying I've never smoked it. I've smoked weed. But we could say that. We could say that. I've done it in states where it's legal. How about that? There's my disclaimer. I've done it. I don't like it. It's not my thing. It makes me lazy. Brings you down. Makes you want to eat. It's just not my thing. And no offense to anybody that does. I'm honestly kind of for marijuana legalization wherever. Always sort of have been. If you're going to abuse something, you're going to abuse it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I absolutely think anybody that smokes weed's already doing it.
Yeah,
they're not all of a sudden going to legalize it and then everybody start doing it.
So when I was growing up, my mama drank. She was like liquor. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
But when she was high, it was fine.
Yeah.
So I would have taken her high over drunk any day.
Because mom's making cool snacks and stuff.
At the end of the day, I'm too honest, right? Like, I'll tell people, Bill Clinton's like, well, I did it. I did inhale. Of course you did.
I held it in a really long time.
Yeah. I mean, the more you cough, the more you get off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm just too honest about stuff, but I'm not running for anybody's public opinion polls. I've got a past. I've talked about it. It's very public. I've got a past. I've got a history. I ain't no saint right now. I mean, I do my best. I do my best, but you know, I love
quit drinking
Jesus, but I
whiskey.
cuss a little. Did you see talking about drugs? A Florida teacher tried to get an 8-ball of meth delivered to the school. Florida woman, Florida person. It was in Florida. Teacher taught at the elementary school.
What's an
43 years
8-ball?
old.
I've heard it with like cocaine and stuff. Is that?
Oh, I see. The headline I saw: 8-ball of meth. Yeah, she left class to go get it. Yeah, I mean that's don't do that, folks.
How much is an 8-ball? Is it like when they say that? Are they talking about like a pool ball, like
I
the
think
size?
meth is pretty cheap.
$85.
I think meth is pretty cheap. You get meth, and that's why it's so prevalent. Is by and large you can get a quick high for pretty cheap. Your teeth are going to fall out and your skin's going to look like crap. But
He's a first grade teacher.
Yeah, that's sad. Spokesperson for the First Coast News says it's always disappointing and disturbing when an educator is implicated in this type of activity. Like, how often is that happening? How often are they being implicated? And did you notice that whenever the female teachers are sleeping with the students, the female teachers are always hot.
They are.
They're always pretty.
And might I say, this happens way more. I have so many guy friends who slept with teachers. I really did.
Oh, I know it.
Do you know somebody who slept with a teacher? On it, everybody.
Everybody knows somebody that did.
Look
at even
I
Candace
know
shook
more
her
than
head.
one. So
Way more. Even Candice's
saying,
over there shaking her head. Oh,
she's like,
more.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
She heard about it from a different school.
I heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend.
Heard it from a friend.
I was too shy in high school to try to sleep
But
with a teacher.
it does happen more often.
Yeah. And you know what? And here's something for the pious folk out there. There's a minister that's planning to sue the NFL over the crotch-grabbing halftime show, with J-Lo and Shakira. This is kind of funny to me. Just the statements. This guy, he said, I think, this is a minister now. This is a preacher. And it passed the Salt Ministries. All right.
Pass the salt.
Yeah. Dave Daubenmire. All right. This is Ohio. He says, I think we ought to go sit down in a courtroom and present this as evidence of how whoever is keeping me from getting into the kingdom of heaven. Dave, first of all, I could prove you wrong using just scripture. All right, that's a bad case you're trying to build.
The devil made me do it.
Like I can use the Bible and talk about where it ultimately the fault falls on you.
Old and new.
He says I turned on the TV to watch football, and they penetrated the sanctity of my home. So anyway.
Did she grab her crotch? I just thought she tapped the bean.
Oh, well.
She tapped the.
I thought she just
Did
tapped
you say
it.
the bean?
She tapped the hood on old girl.
It's party time, Mom. Stay horned.
But I thought that she just. Sorry.
Oh, man.
PG-13, please.
You know what you do, buddy? You take your television, you put it in the front yard, and you shoot it with a shotgun. There you go.
Yeah.
And then you get into the kingdom of heaven. That's simple.
I don't remember that in
It's not
Colossians.
in there. It's not in there. But here's the thing, buddy. Don't build your house on this sand, okay? Because the winds and the storms are going to come, and it's going to wash it all away. Build it on a solid rock. That's all you got to do. And I promise you, Fox ain't putting the solid rock out there. They're just not. If you're going to watch the halftime show, I'm just telling you, just plan for the rest of your life, Dave. Pass the salt. But tell everybody that the halftime show is going to be debaucherous. It's just going to be debaucherous. That's what you're going to see. If you want to truly live that way, get rid of your computer, get rid of the internet, get rid of your smartphone, get rid of all these things, and just be Amish, be a Mennonite, whatever. Just pull the radio out of your truck and just go on and ride down the road in a cart and make your own little wooden buggies and feed your horses and do those things, and just forget that the rest of the world is out there. Just forget it. I mean, if the world is coming at you and you aren't capable of being in the world without being of the world, then just get out of the world.
Well,
don't do it, because you're so heavenly minded, you're no earthly good.
Revelation talked about this anyway. We knew it was coming. I mean, there's just, you know it.
I mean.
So,
you ever know anybody that had a TV that they kept like in a closet or something? They didn't want anybody else to know they had it, but they watched TV.
Okay. I can remember speaking at a church long time ago, and I made a comment about the things that people are watching and put in front. And I mentioned a couple of shows that were popular at the time, and this lady comes out and she goes, well, I'll just have you know that my daughter, she doesn't watch those things. I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
Like, I don't care. You know, if you could do it, you could do it, whatever. But, I mean, I'm not going to sue the NFL because I can't handle J-Lo gyrating. But I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch halftime. What you got, Candy?
He's suing them for $867 trillion. So
how much?
$867 trillion.
That's what he's suing them for?
Yeah,
That'll get his whole church into heaven. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Gee,
If it can be bought.
That should cover it.
Yeah, they can buy a new Hale-Bopp Comet, take them to another planet where there ain't no sin and there ain't no temptation. They can watch the little green men diddle themselves on it and whatever. Teach them how to play football. Ned Sanders, Bernie's brother. Y'all have all seen him. Ned Sanders.
Ain't gonna be no
alien.
butt diddling around here.
Ain't gonna be no butt diddling around here. The SeaWorld trainers aren't going to ride dolphins anymore at the theme parks. Probably one of your friends that talks to the trees. There's an auction out there for a dream hunt with Don Trump Jr. It's over $27,000 now.
That's it. I actually saw that. I'm surprised that it's only $27,000.
There's some, and Don Jr. man, he's an outdoorsman. People don't realize he's legit on that. You know, and obviously people are going to be pissed. It's going to spark outrage from animal rights groups.
He killed the last T-Rex.
Yeah,
I saw the meme.
No, it wasn't a T-Rex. It was a Triceratops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he killed the last Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Dream hunt. Yeah, people are losing their minds. It's a nightmare. For okay, well, get
don't
away from
enter
that.
to win a hunt with him then.
I want to go.
Yeah. Bernie, he's not going to release his post-heart attack medical records. Okay. Whatever. You know, he says he's in good health. Okay. I'm not going to. Cardiologists who are confirming that I'm in good health. We've released such documentation. I think that's other candidate.
Yeah, because
no other candidate has had a heart attack. Oh.
Spot on,
I
buddy.
know. Well, there it is. There it is.
you stay up late at night practicing Bernie
Yes.
Nancy
impressions.
Pelosi, she prays for Bernie Sanders, and we don't want him to lose, but we don't want him to win either.
She should
Okay.
be praying for Bernie in his heart.
I'm praying for her. I am a very nice person. I'm a Catholic, and I believe in praying for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You know what? You want to pray for somebody. We need to pray for ourselves because that coronavirus, it's coming, man. Coronavirus. Now, my buddy Brian Colfidge, you get on his Instagram, and I'm telling you, man, he's putting some stuff out there. Yeah, I don't know that it's verifiable, but he's talking like lots, like they're burying a lot of information on this coronavirus.
That right there should be the key. As long as they're still burying them, we're okay.
I'm saying burying information.
Oh, I thought you meant
They're
people.
saying he's
bodies.
saying they're burying information. I know you're all about the burning of the
When
bodies.
they start burning bodies in the street, then we really start
We
worrying.
don't know because we don't know what's going on in China. We can't know. But I'll tell you this, because people are so afraid of it. And by the way, there's like 200 more infected on that big Japanese cruise ship, the Princess Cruise, and they won't let anybody off. And so these people are like holed up in their staterooms on the cruise ship. And they interviewed one person who said, well, I mean, we're here. What are we going to do about it? I mean, they won't let us off the boat. The boat's quarantined. They're just sitting out there on the water. I ain't getting on no cruises. I ain't getting on no cruises. First of all, you had that deal, 2 years ago that the poop started overflowing and it was just bad. And they got stuck out there with no power. But Reverend Sun Myung Moon, the Unification Church there in Korea, South Korea, they married. You know they do those mass weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done that forever. Right?
There's one happening this Friday at Whataburger. I'm dead serious.
It ain't the Unification Church though.
No.
No.
There are people getting married at Whataburger on Friday.
But there were 6,000 couples from 64 countries that got married. They tied the knot at the Mass Unification Church wedding. Some of them were wearing face masks. You may now kiss the bride. F you, buddy. No way, man. Yeah. So they're getting married. They're doing it quick because they think that they're going to get the virus. And so who knows what to believe on that deal. The coronavirus, as we established last week, it's been around forever. It's just a cold virus. I mean, it's just a cold virus, whatever you want to call it. I mean, This is a different strain. But there ain't no protest in Hong Kong, I can tell you that. Ain't nobody out there protesting.
Nope.
Is it a biological weapon? Candace, you think it's a biological weapon? You think it's something that they mobilized and used against their own people?
Well, you just said it. They're not protesting anymore.
They're not protesting. I mean, they shut that mother right down. And, yeah. Followers from China, by the way, were asked not to come to the wedding.
They just they walk by the Chinese buffet with a big spray bottle of coronavirus.
But have you seen some of the clips of these people getting drug out of their homes and being drug out of their apartments, and the fumigation things that are going down the street, like the truck? You know how these mosquito trucks?
Yep.
If you grew up in the South, man, we saw it, I guess, everywhere. But you see those mosquito trucks that are coming down the road, and they're just.
That's what you think it is. That's the government spraying.
And you can smell them. You can smell those trucks coming. You be out there playing, man, and all of a sudden you smell those trucks. Yeah, somebody's spraying from mosquitoes.
Getting rid of that West Nile.
But yeah, I mean that's the deal. But that's what it looks like. People are running down the street spraying that stuff, and they got people being deloused or whatever as they come off the airplane, and they're putting people in boxes and transporting them. It's some weird stuff going on. I'm telling you. Get on my buddy Brian Colfage. Get on his Instagram and check out. He's serious about it, man. He's like, there's things aren't being said. That's right.
I think I agree with him, and I hadn't even read it yet.
There's things that aren't being said, but who knows, man? Who knows? I don't know. Scary stuff, Candace. This is the world we live in. But Bernie is going to save us all. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we're going to get it done. Bernie. Vote for Bernie. Bernie Brothers. The Bernie Bros.
Bernie and Buttigieg.
Bernie Buttigieg. What do you think, Candace? They hate Bernie, don't they? The establishment hates him.
Yeah. I mean, crazier things have happened, so.
Yeah. We'll see.
The establishment's lost all control of what a Democrat even is anymore.
Oh, it is a burning building.
There's not a single Democrat running for president.
Burning building.
I agree with Chad. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
They got something up their sleeve.
It's going to be bad. Well, they can't win. They can't win, honestly. They got to pull some tricks.
They're not going to win this way. With what's happening right now, there's no chance.
Nah, it's a show, man. They got to pull some tricks. Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll see what's going to happen. I don't know why you let your toes out, Natalie. Why you let your feet out?
Good. Oh, my toes look good.
I mean, you got that bossy toe that hangs over the front of the sandal, just dragging you around like a second brain. Look at it; it's longer than your big toe.
Where? It's the same.
It's longer. My grandmother always said, "Don't marry a woman with a bossy toe." It's a little bit longer.
They're the same, Chad.
No, they're not. I bet you if I whack down with an axe, look at that one. I'm gonna take a picture right there. That right there, that toe. Put them flat on the ground.
I
that
guess
toe
it is
longer on the left foot.
So you're mad because my middle toe is longer.
That's your bossy toe.
Well, it's flipping you off.
Makes you bossy.
Because you're a jerk for saying that.
Well, I mean, you know.
My feet are cute. They're not boomerang ugly.
No.
I know people with boomerang feet. They are feet.
You're not a foot shoes person. Like that, though.
Well, you say boomerang. You mean like all bent up?
Like the movie. Remember when
boomerang, yes.
he wakes up
and
had
to pull his sheet off.
He pulled the sheet
like,
off.
Oh, my God.
She was really hot, but her feet were like...
Yeah, all jacked up toes and stuff.
Go talk to a podiatrist. He would tell you those shoes
cause that.
My
feet are good. I'll post a picture.
No, don't do that. You'll wind up like Sarah Gonzalez on Wiki Feet. Ask her.
Sarah Gonzalez has an entire following on Wiki Feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a
thing. You know how much money they offer for...
I bet you're on it.
No.
I bet you're on it.
They're not, but my feet aren't ugly.
They're not about being ugly.
Oh, what is it?
It's people with a foot fetish.
Oh.
People with a foot thing. They take pictures
and
then they zoom in on where they get pictures, like public pictures online, and they zoom in on the feet and they post them like, here's Sarah Gonzalez's feet.
Oh, okay.
Well, and I love Sarah, but it's feet. She's on Wiki Feet, man.
You're
That's
massaging these later.
Huh?
You're massaging them later.
No, I'm not.
He's doing it.
I'm not. I massage my wife's feet, and that's the end of the day.
Well,
I really don't even like doing that. She better put some socks on.
Jade isn't grossed out. I mean, not as a nerd. You know, she's professional. She's not grossed out by
she's all right.
You, and sometimes you're gross.
She doesn't have jacked up feet. She got a mama's feet. You ever look at your spouse and be like, oh, like, you know how kids look like their parents? Everybody has feet that look like one of their parents.
Oh, okay.
It's true. It's true. Jade's got her mama's feet. I mean, it's always weird when you see a girl's got her daddy's feet. I've seen that. Got hairy toe knuckles and everything.
Boomerang.
Yeah. Like paint the whole nail. Paint the whole nail. Don't just stop. Or when it grows out and ain't nothing but that one last little unetched piece of paint that's on there because it's done grown out. And it's like, can you just reach down there with a little bit of witch hazel and take that off? Just a little something. Just a little. Just go ahead and bump it with a cotton ball.
Yeah.
And take the rest of that off.
Yeah.
Don't wear it all the way through the wintertime.
I will because I'm cheap, but also I wear boots most of the time, so nobody can see my dogs.
Yeah.
If they're barking. They look good right now, though.
All right, they look good. They look good. Steve loves them.
I don't mind feet. As long as they're,
I don't mind feet either.
clean.
I don't mind.
Go. We gotta. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want. The humanity. I don't want to. Look at it. Look at my thunder chicken. That's my thunder chicken right there. Not every guy can handle a cock
And you know
on
what?
his
I
chest.
see his feet.
Yeah, he's got feet. Heck yeah. All my nipples are clean.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Bam! Bam! Watch Yardbirds. Go to watchchad.com. We're going to be in Corpus Christi, Texas. That's right. Saturday night, the American Bank Center. WatchChad.com's got all the information. Going to be in Tomball. Going to be in Tomball, Texas. Me and Cooper Wade laying down some tunes. Get all the merch you need. Lots of fun stuff. Check out the podcast merch. It's a lot of fun. And go to blazetv.com/Chad and sign up for a year subscription of Blaze TV. We're all there together. It's all about free speech. It's all about giving you not only the entertainment, which is what we try to do right here, but the information you need. It's all about opinions. But you got really smart people on this network. People like Allie Stuckey and Sarah Gonzalez and Lauren Chin and some dude named Beck and Bowling. And just there's some great folks that are out there. And then you got, the court jesters like me and Crowder and fun. Stu Bergier has his new show. Stu Does America. That's coming out this week.
He's got a birthday like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wrote on his birthday card, I said, I don't know who you are, but happy birthday.
That's messed up, man.
Or I don't know which one you are, but happy birthday. That's
Pat Gray, Chewing the Fat with Jeffy Fisher. It's good. There's good stuff, man. We have fun here. It's a good family. It's a good family. Right there. Boom. All right, we're going to get out of here as Candace cringes. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll welcome special guest Charlie Kirk. I love y'all. God bless. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.